The wind howls through the endless expanse of snow-covered wilderness. The trees creak in the bitter cold, but something else moves among them, something unnatural, something hungry. The Wendigo, a creature born of starvation and desperation, has been sighted more times than you'd think. And the stories, each more terrifying than the last, linger in the minds of those who have encountered it. For centuries, people have claimed to see the Wendigo lurking in the shadows of the darkest forests. The chilling stories of these encounters are passed down from generation to generation, warnings of the insatiable hunger that stalks the wilderness. From hunters to hikers, those who have come too close to this horrifying creature share tales that seem too real to be mere folklore. Today, we unravel the most spine-chilling Wendigo sightings, each one leaving us questioning, could the legend truly be alive? In 1879, a case that would haunt the Canadian wilderness forever unfolded. A Cree hunter named Swift Runner, once known as a trusted trapper, returned from the frozen woods after a brutal winter. But his family was missing, and when authorities investigated, they found something far worse than starvation. Swift Runner had turned cannibal, devouring his own kin. He claimed he had been possessed by a Wendigo, its insidious hunger driving him to madness. Was it a desperate man's excuse, or did the spirit of the Wendigo truly take hold of him? Another case from the early 1900s tells of Jack Fiddler, a Cree chief and a notorious Wendigo hunter. Fiddler claimed he had killed 14 Wendigos during his lifetime, protecting his people from their cursed hunger. But Fiddler's fate was grim. He was arrested after killing a woman he believed had transformed into a Wendigo. The Wendigo spirit, he argued, was real and dangerous, infecting the weak. His story is a grim reminder that, for many, the Wendigo was not just a legend but a living terror to be hunted down and destroyed. In the quiet town of Kenora, Ontario, strange reports began surfacing in the early 1900s. Residents claimed to see a tall, skeletal figure with glowing eyes stalking the outskirts of the town. The creature moved silently through the trees, sometimes appearing in broad daylight. Local hunters feared it was a Wendigo, while others chalked it up to hysteria. But even in modern times, sightings around Kenora persist, with many claiming the Wendigo still haunts the dense woods that surround the town. Even in recent years, stories of Wendigo encounters continue to emerge. Hikers in the dense forests of northern Minnesota have reported hearing strange growls, feeling watched, and seeing ghostly figures in the distance. One group of campers claimed to have seen a gaunt figure with sunken eyes and unnaturally long limbs staring at them from across the fire, only to vanish the moment they blinked. Some believe it was a prank. Others aren't so sure. The Wendigo, it seems, refuses to fade from our nightmares. What makes these sightings truly terrifying is the pattern they seem to follow. The Wendigo often appears in the most desolate, isolated places, where the cold bites and survival becomes uncertain. The stories seem to transcend generations, almost as if the Wendigo is waiting for a time when it can strike again. Could these encounters be a manifestation of our deepest fears, or is there something more sinister lurking in the shadows? The Wendigo may be a creature of legend, but the stories, the sightings, the encounters, make it feel all too real. Every dark forest, every cold wind that howls through the trees, brings with it the possibility that something ancient and ravenous is watching. The question is, will it be watching you? Do you believe? Like, subscribe, and join us next time for another chilling chapter of the Wendigo legend.